Why was this man who was ranked as the softest man in the league able to dominate the game in the final battle? When Edwards was fascinated by his infinite extra performance, it was the help of Callie and Power Downs in the battle. The team firmly made up the points, and then Forrest Lang's crazy counterattack in the second half completed a 20-point pass. Since entering the league in 2015, Towns has been a career player who has been far away, but he has been suffering from endless obstacles. Fried noodles and quality. As a family member, Masuda's most anticipated groom, Wayne Townsy, has owned Italian Tang People sportswear since he was a child. When he was born he had 64 zeros. When I was in the 5th grade, I was already over 1 meter of wine. His father and mother are both new actors. As long as the company's ordinary workers. Economic conditions are very limited. On the Christmas day when Downs was 9, his father blamed himself and told him, "Sorry kid. I can't afford any gifts after a few days." Little Downs saw his father's busy business in the yard. He personally built a blue stadium for Towns without blue or. He doesn't look pretty enough. Not standard enough either. But it became the best gift that Downs has ever received in his life. Some time passed. A very simple basketball court was built using the only remaining frame nearby. Since then, it has become the base of Towns' basketball piano. Feel the richness of Downs. Not only in studying, the ancients are really. And he spent all his free time on the basketball court. At the same time, my colleague's mother often confessed that Downs should become a kind-hearted heiser. As someone with a noble sentiment. Under the guidance of his parents, Downs grew up to be a man of excellent character and academics. The kind-hearted heiser from Shindy. In middle school, Towns' talent began to show up piece by piece. Led the team to win the title of Ju Guanjuan for 3 consecutive years. He's not a selfish player. He will stay with the injured partner. He will also score 25 points in a game. One last effect this year. After attending Kentucky University, Towns became a star player at Calfield High School. And it wasn't Downs' driving that bothered his parents the most. Excellent performance in Nancho Stadium. It's about people's temporary understanding of Towns' heartfelt sentiments. But after we parted ways, Towns' situation began to take a turn for the worse. As for his character, it has nothing to do with it. Several seasons in and out of NB. Even though Towns played a very good personal performance, and his poor team performance made him a place of attention. As a result, he was labeled as a soft bullet stroke. Especially that season with Jimmy Bart's rider. A trait-resistant Bart's career. Towns doesn't play hard enough. Exposing the saintliness is not strong enough. Since then, such remarks have been accompanying Downs. 2020 is the darkest year for Downs. The successive history of his mother and 6 relatives. He suffered a huge blow. He couldn't believe such an encounter or happening to him. But he has no choice. I can only endure the grief and move on. After the start of the new game, Forrest Lang's lineup has also undergone earth-shaking changes. Edwards' arrival forced him to make changes. He has to rethink his role in this team. This time Towns showed his selfless side here. As long as the team can draw the ball, he is willing to help Edward. This became the most correct choice Towns ever made. After becoming the second boss, his playing style became more territorial. The past lethality